Hello, my name is Dylan Chambers, and I did my research project on what is operations management look like in the finance sector. Okay, so when I started this project, I had to ask myself, why is operations management important, especially in the finance sector? When I look at operations management at its core, it is the process that a business or company goes through to make themselves as efficient and profitable as possible. When I look at this through a finance perspective, it is extremely important for financial institutions to have good operations management because they need to be quick and efficient because they are dealing with people's money, which is something super important to them. So they need to be able to manage this effectively and with a high quality customer service to be able to compete in their market. Alright, so what are your key components of operational management in the finance sector? Well, after this, there were a few ones that stood out to me. First was high quality customer service. Finance is a service process. You just manage people's money. You don't have any physical product that you give them. So your main purpose is to provide them with a high quality customer experience and provide them a way to make money. Second would be process efficiency. This is the behind the scenes stuff. You need to be able to process loans, deposits, investments, insurance claims, all that type of stuff. You need to do that in a quick and timely manner in order for your operation to be successful. Another key process that you need to look at is compliance with regulations. The financial industry is one of the most highly regulated fields in the entire US. So you need to be able to make sure that you can comply with all these regulatory processes in a proper fashion. Another one would be managing risk. The financial industry has probably more risk than almost any other industry out there. There's tons of different things that can happen. So you need to be able to properly manage this risk and make strategies to still be successful. Dreadful, that was horrendous. Okay, how is success measured in these operational processes? An important measure to look at is cycle times and throughput. These analyze how efficiently that you were able to work. Cycle times are like how long it takes you to go through a certain process, and throughput is the process of how much you can get done inside a certain time period. These are all very important to look at when looking for bottlenecks or other stuff like that in order to see how efficiently you are. Quicker these times mean that you are operating at an efficient level. Cash flows and ROI, or return on investment, are very important to look at for the financial success of the firm. If you're not making any cash flows or having any return on investment, then you need to take a deep look at this to see how you can improve your processes to gain money. In the finance industry, like I've said before, you deal with so much risk. You have three main types of risk. You have market risk, which this is the risk of for investments, stuff like that. It's how is the market changing? Like what stocks are going up and down, what policies are happening to affect this. You have credit risk, which is the risk of your clients and customers, like what they give to the firm. It's like if you provide a loan to someone, will they be able to pay you back? That is credit risk. And then you have operational risk. These are the risks that come from your operating processes. So it's something in operations management that you can minimize specifically and look to improve on. There are several types of operational risk. A few of the main ones I wanted to focus on would be rogue trading. This ensures the processes of if someone decided to just like go off and make a bunch of trades on their own or like do stuff with their money that wasn't completely authorized, that is a risk that you have. Human error would just be an employee inputting information wrong, like adding an extra zero somewhere or adding a decimal point at a different time. System risk is your risk with technology. Will the technology like fail you in a time of need and cause your systems to crash? These are all types of risks that you can minimize in operational management. To manage operational risk, the article I read, Operational Risk in Financial Services, provided a simple flowchart that you can initially follow to help get this process under control. First, you look at product design. This is the services you're offering. This will probably mostly entail looking at market and credit risk. It's important to look at these and minimize your risks in those areas if you can. Moving on to process design, these are the processes that your employees will go through in order to execute these services. This is where operational risk will start to come into play. If you implement good processes that have robust regulations, then you'll be able to minimize a lot of these errors that could potentially happen. Process design directly feeds into the next two, which are interrelated, is process management. These are managing your delivery processes and making sure that what you designed is being fulfilled. And then the management of your staff and clients. Like I said, rogue trading is happening just from employee misconduct. So being able to appropriately regulate and manage your employees can minimize your risk in these operational functions. Technological improvement has had a huge impact on how the financial industry operates. It's had some good things and it has also had some downsides, but let's focus on what is done good for us. First off, if you look at AI. AI has become a tool that is very important to utilize in your everyday work. It can help you summarize information, can help you work through processes. It's something that has become extremely important. In an interview I did with Jeff Chambers, he says that AI has become extremely important. He uses it every single day to help him through his processes. Focusing on the banking side of financial would be online banking. This has made banking a lot more accessible to many more people and has provided them an easy way to manage and control their money by themselves, involving them in the service process themselves. Another one would be big data analytics. With the improvement of technology, you've been able to gather much more data than you ever have in the past and analyze it at a much higher rate. So you can see process inefficiencies, you can look for risks, or trends that are better for your company to improve even more. And automation. This is extremely important to make yourself efficient in your operational processes. If you can minimize the amount of work that you're spending on small, repetitive daily tasks that don't require much skill, then they'll be able to focus more on the important stuff and have less overall employees, which will lead them to being more efficient and more profitable. Okay, so the financial industry encompasses several different products. So I wanted to look at a few of the different operational processes that are focused on in each different sector. In banking, your focus is loans and managing deposits. This is a lot more of a streamlined process, but still very important to focus on customer service and quick operational processes. You have insurance companies. These involve more of policy underwriting and managing clients' claims, so that way you can help them out in an efficient and quick manner. Investing is another very important field in the finance industry. This involves managing clients' portfolios and executing trades. This can be of stocks, bonds, currencies. Your goal is just to maximize their profits, and you need to be able to do this quick, efficiently, and provide high-quality customer service so that they will trust you with their money. One of the other new emerging ones is fintech. This is very big with the improvement of technology and includes stuff like peer-to-peer payments and online lending. These do not have quite as many restrictions as some of the other more established financial institutions and can be easier for smaller level transactions. Alright, to overall summarize my presentation, it is super important for financial industries to focus on their operations management that can improve their overall efficiency, minimize their potential risks, and focus on a high quality customer service and provide them with the best possible care that they can. And if you maximize these operational processes, then you have a good chance to be very successful in the financial industry. Thank you for your time.